everyone, welcome to the China Just Sewing Space, and we're continuing with our zipper series. Which for this video is the exposed zipper, and there are two types of exposed zipper, but today in the video we're going to do this one. So yeah, hopefully next week I have the other video ready for you guys, but enjoy. Now for this first type of exposed zipper, I generally like to add some interfacing on the back just to give it some stability while we sew. This is the only type of zip I like to put interfacing at the back. So after the interfacing, we stitch everything together with a temporary stitch. Then measure how much of the zip we want to be exposed. I'm just gonna, so you guys see, it's about that. It's almost like a 1/4 inch I want exposed. Then I'm going to mark that on. I'm going to mark that on here with using where we have stitched on as the center. Put that on either side of the project that you're doing. So I'll do that and I'll come back and show you guys what I've done. So now I've put my interfacing, as you can see, and I'm about to stitch together with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. But this stitch is just a basting stitch, so it's going to be the longest stitch on my sewing machine. So here goes. So now I have stitched my seam and the interfacing, and I've ironed everything out flat. The next thing you do is you measure the length, and put it this way, measure the length of the zipper so that you know how far down to sew. Right? Measure till here and you mark. Then you take that measurement that we have done for how wide, how exposed you want the zipper to be, and you rule a line, and yeah, I'll show you guys how it's done now. So I measured the zip and it's 9 inches, so I mark that out, 9 inches. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Zoom in a bit more. Yeah, 9 inches. And I split the measurement for how far apart I want, how exposed I want the zipper to be. I split it in two and mark it on either side of this center line. That would be here and here. And you do that all the way to the top. So here is the line. Hope you guys can see it. It's right here. And this is the 9-inch line that we put. So now we are going to sew a stay stitch, just to give yourself a bearing when you're sewing. I'm going to sew stay stitching all around. Right? I'll be back. So I have at this point stay stitched around the line that we drew. Right? Corner and back up again in one stitch. So I'm now going to take out the seam, this middle seam, but when I get to this end here, I'm going to cut out a triangle. Let me draw that in for you guys so you can see. And I like to make mine long enough to where I can fold it in properly and stitch over it, which you guys see when I'm done. So let me do that now. Now I have opened up the stitching. So if you look well, this is where my 1/4 inch seam was, and this was the stay stitch line that we made. So I've opened that out and ironed it. Then for this part, I don't know if you guys remember, I said I drew a line, a triangle, sorry, and that is it in there. It's cut up. So I've ironed everything. This is what the front looks like. This is what the back looks like. Alright, so this is how it would look potentially with the zip on. Look at the zip. So now we're going to flip things over this way and sew, preferably on the stay stitch line, right? And we go this way and sew down and go right around. Okay, let's do that now. So now I have flipped the fabric on the other side so that we can sew along the lines of the stay stitch. I've also pinned. Alrighty, here we go. Yeah, I changed my zipper foot as well. So I'm getting to the end here, and make a stitch really slow. Put that down, raise that up, and turn it around so that this triangle that we cut before, it's there, right? Put that down. Oops, not yet at the end. Then take another stitch down there, raise it up, turn it. Make sure, this is why you need the stay stitch, so it acts as a guide. And put it down. Okay. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. So this stage I like to use my hand wheel just to turn. At the end, raise it up, flip to this side, right? Put that down, and we keep on sewing. Final stitches. Back stitch. So here is the final product Very nicely done, if I do say so myself. Yeah, this is the end. So it looks like a proper square and it goes all around. I think the main thing is just to make sure that the zipper is as straight as possible. And yeah, if you sew the first couple of lines, and if you sew along the stay stitch line and you look and you see that it's the space is too much, you can always just come back and stitch another line, which is what I did. After I sewed the first one, I didn't like the amount of space that was, the amount, how exposed the zipper was. So yeah, it zips up fine. And so there it is, guys, a quick tutorial on how to install your exposed zipper. And like I said, if you sew and you change your mind about the spacing or the how much space there is of the zipper that is exposed, you can just stitch in closer. But anyways, I hope I helped you guys. Please do like the video. Let's have a discussion in the comment section. Tell me what you like, what you don't like, how easy it was for you guys, you know, and all that good stuff. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.